Hello, I'm Jackie Wills. I've been RLF Fellow at Sussex since September 2010. I see up to 6 students a day with questions about their writing, and I'm often asked, how do I develop an argument? So here's a short guide. You should be able to summarise your argument in 3 lines, even if the ideas you're dealing with are difficult. Use simple language a child could understand. You won't use this language in your essay, but write it on a post-it note and stick it on your desk to keep you focused. Sometimes an argument is a process of reasoning. One thing happens and another, so they lead to this. Sometimes an argument is about understanding a range of opinions and how they relate. When you're faced with different critics or commentators, how do you form an independent argument? Try and arrange these opinions in groups. Maybe think about categories like the dominant thinkers, the mavericks on the margins, the new and interesting thinkers, the establishment, or the extremists, the moderates. Remember how, as a child, you could identify different groups so quickly in the playground. The ones you knew were the bullies, the popular kids, the loners, the ones who were picked on. If you can summarise what each group stands for, you'll find it easier to arrive at an argument because you've mapped the critical landscape with your own who's who. If you're asked to analyse an issue or theory critically, you need to prove you're aware of its strengths and weaknesses, and that you've researched what other people have written about it. You don't have to express a personal opinion, but you must show you understand the issues and can present the views of experts accurately. If you want to express a personal opinion but are not allowed to use I, you can still do this with phrases like, it's clear from the evidence, or this suggests that. Everything in the body of your essay should support your argument. Your argument is the driving force. It's the essence of your research and ideas. It gives you the momentum you need, it feeds the body of your essay and decides what evidence you present. Talk it through with friends and family if you feel unclear. Ask them to ask you questions about it. Give yourself time to revise your argument until it feels right, and time to question who you're quoting and how do they contribute to the argument. Everything you include should be relevant. Finally, an argument doesn't have to be an evenly weighted discussion with the same space given to both sides. But you do have to be aware of any arguments against you and decide how to acknowledge them. There are 2 RLF Fellows at Sussex, available to help students with essays, dissertations, or any other aspect of academic writing. You can book an appointment with them on Study Direct. There's more support on writing and study skills on S3 and the Royal Literary Fund website. Here are the addresses, and there are live links on S3.